Welcome to a new card review, guys. So this review is going to be a special review, because today is someone's birthday, and that will be Rainstar, aka Bond with Flames 23. She's one of my friends here in the interwebs, and I hope that she likes this review, and I hope the rest of you like it too. So for this special review, she wanted me to review Change of Heart. Why she wanted me to review this card? Because this card was played by Bakura in the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And I'm going to take a good guess here and say that Bakura is one of her favorite characters. Plus, this will be the first spell card I ever reviewed, so this will be a blast to do. So with no further ado guys, let's get this review started. People, I love the artwork of Change of Heart. I like the concept and the beauty of this card's art. We pretty much see an angel with two different sides of her, and each opposing side has something different by the look of her wings or by the color each side has to offer. On its left, we see an angel wing and it's all yellow, but on the other side has a demonic wing and it's all purple. We also see a heart on the angel's chest, which makes sense of showing this because of the concept in the card's name. So yes, I really do like the artwork of this card. Well, this is a Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh card, and you guys should all know by now that I love the artwork of all the old school cards. So my score for its art is a 5 out of 5. Well, let's check out the effect. Target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. Do I really need to say how freaking broken this effect is? You take control of one of your opponent's monster with no cost. A lot of other cards that have the take control effect normally have some form of a cost, but with Change of Heart's effect, it has no cost. Which this could explain why this card has been banned for so long. So what else can I say about this card's effect? Well, it's getting a 5 out of 5, that's for damn sure. Like I stated before, Change of Heart has been banned since God knows when, and you can only play it in non-tournament or playing just for fun. But for deck choices, I'm going to be doing something special. I'm going to be looking up cards played by Bakura himself. Why, you may ask? Well, because Bakura was the first one who played Change of Heart in the anime, and Bakura is one of Rainstar's favorite characters, so why the hell not? I'll be looking up 7 monsters that Bakura played that I like, along with 2 spells and traps. So let's get started. Dark Necrofear is one of Bakura's best monsters, and she's one creepy looking fiend as well. You can only special summon her by removing 3 fiend monsters from your graveyard from play. When this card gets destroyed by battle or by card effect by your opponent, during the end phase, you can equip this card to one of your opponent's monsters and take control of it. That's pretty cool. Doom Caliber Knight is a great high attack level 4 monster with a pretty good effect. When this guy is on the field, any effect of a monster was played, this card goes to the graveyard and that effect is negated and destroyed. It's pretty good, but here's the one problem with the card though. Due to the rulings of this card, you have to play this effect without question, and this card cannot be special summoned, so be careful when playing this card. Even though this next card was played in the Millennium World manga, but it does count cause Bakura did play this card, and that card will be Necroface. When this creepy as fuck head is summoned onto the field, all cards from both players removed from play zones are returned back to their decks. And in return, this card gains 100 attack for each card that was returned back to the deck by this effect. But that's not all. Once this thing has been removed from play, both players remove the top 5 cards from their decks from play. This ugly looking thing is pretty good for decks that strategize with the remove from play zone. Earthbound Spirit may not have an effect, but it's a pretty good normal shield with some creepy but interesting artwork. Goblin Zombie is one great zombie card for zombie decks. Once this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they send the top card from their deck to the graveyard. Huh, well, this goblin sure is one little troll. Also, when this thing is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 zombie monster with 1200 or less defense from your deck to your hand. Jojin the Spiritualist is one great card to get rid of those special summoned monsters. Not only this guy prevents both players from special summoning any cards, but you can discard 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, all special summoned monsters are destroyed. Let's go back to the way beginning and check out these 2 monsters that he played. Maniac Bug is a classic card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans and players known and liked. Once this face down card is flipped, destroy 1 monster on the field. Oh boy, good old Morphing Jar, you and your shit-eating grin. This is one good card just to be a troll to your opponent. Once this face-down card is flipped, both players discard all cards from their hands, and then they draw 5 new cards. Very handy at times. Let's check out the spells. The Shallow Grave is an okay card. It's like Monster Reborn, but both you and your opponent. Both players choose one monster from their graveyards, and then they special summon that monster they chosen in face-down defense position. The Dark Door is an interesting card to spare some time. When this card is face up on the field, only one monster can attack during each battle phase. And now for traps. Now this trap is very well known for Bakura fans, and that will be Destiny Board. When this card is on the field, and when your opponent ends their turn, search up your deck or hand for a Spirit Message card and place it onto the field face up. If you have all Spirit Message cards that spell out Final, you win the game. Here's a fun fact, did you know in the Japanese version these cards spell out Death instead? Just thought I'd let you guys know. Zamba the Spirit is a trap monster, so this card is treated not just as a trap, but also a monster. Once played, play this card in a monster card zone in defense mode. And if this card gets destroyed by battle by one of your opponent's monsters, your opponent takes battle damage equal to the same amount of an attack of that monster that destroyed this card. So yes, those are some cards that Bakura played. As for Change of Heart on the other hand, the only decks that you can play it in is just fun decks. So with that, this card for deck choices is getting a 3 out of 5. So overall, Change of Heart is one awesome old school card. It has great art, an awesome effect, and sadly for decks, it's only good for fun decks. So Rainstar, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I wish you a happy birthday and a happy new year. So my overall score for Change of Heart is a 4.5 out of 5. So that's it for this review, and if you guys have any cards you want me to review for future reviews, just leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. So remember guys, comment, rate, and subscribe. This is Dragon Core 7. I wish you all a happy new year, and I'll see you all in 2014.